Oh my god, who is this? What is this face? Oh my god, YouTube, it's CameraMan! What's up, guys? It's Spawny here. So, we did cube duels. Last couple videos up on the channel should have been cube duels, and CameraMan won the first match that we played. So, since you guys never really get to see his face, figured we'd profile the deck he played. It'll probably be a pretty weird profile since it's cube, but yeah, just go ahead and show you his card choices, and maybe he'll explain why he liked some of them. So yeah.
Just in case you guys didn't see the video before, cube is basically where we take just a pile of cards, we put them into different kinds of piles, and then we select cards that we like, pass them back and forth.
Yeah, it's basically like we make piles of cards. They're all pre-selected cards, though, and then we shuffle them up at random, set them into piles, hand each other a pile, pick one, pass till the decks are done. So
the other thing about this is that I went monster heavy this game just because there were a lot of monsters and I didn't want this guy to get him.
Yeah,
That's why I ran around. I'm used to doing more trap heavy.
He drafted pretty different from his normal draft. He usually drafts pretty trap heavy, but enough chit chat. Let's get into the cube deck.
So the first one that I have up here, again, no particular order, is BLS for obvious reasons, the attack points. And it's not really that hard to get him considering the amount of monsters I had.
Yeah, 3,000 beater that can banish stuff and attack twice. This card's really powerful in cube.
Yeah. Card D for the draw power. That's basically what I wanted it for. There's nothing special that its type or its attack points. I just wanted the draw power.
Yeah.
Cyberjar, I've seen this guy use it all the time. It's actually a really good card. Never got my hands in it before because he would always get it, but I managed to get it this time.
Yeah.
And it's really useful.
This card is really powerful in draft.
This one I didn't actually use this game. Went to the Black Forest because other cards I can get with 1,500 less defense. I had a couple of those in the deck.
Yeah.
So it's pretty obvious to get it. Also, so he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
There's not much to say.
That's also another thing about cube is skill picking sometimes, because you'll pick a certain card not because you particularly want it, because you don't want your opponent to have it. So
yeah, that's the one thing about cube drawings for us. Swift Scarecrow to stop attacks. Yeah. That's the only reason. Gores because beater and token.
Because savage.
Because savage, yes. Neospatian Grand Mole because, more power.
Yeah.
I like the power. Ice Hand, because I had Fire Hand.
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
Yeah.
Stellar Knight, because it's a beater.
Yep.
And a light monster for BLS.
Yeah.
Mirage Dragon, because it goes up against traps.
Yep. He can't, for those of you who don't know what this card does, if you attack with this, your opponent can't activate traps, so it's pretty good.
Monarch, because more power. And because of destroying things.
It spins stuff, but yeah, same concept, pretty much.
Cyber Dragon, more power.
Yep. Free summon.
Gecko, my favorite card, because it can screw over your opponent if you're in the right place.
Yeah.
If you don't know what this does, when you attack and you do damage to your opponent, you can banish 2 cards from the graveyard. It can be boss in some games, especially if you have an opponent that has a bunch of powerful cards.
Yeah, if you have a chaos monster in hand, and he's had games where he always takes this card. So he's had games versus me before where I was sitting on a BLS in hand for 8 turns and I couldn't get it, and I couldn't summon it because he kept banishing all my darks out of the grave as soon as I get them there.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, I lost that game.
Fire Hand, because I had Ice Hand.
Yeah.
Dark Magician of Chaos, because super powerful card and has a lot of effect damage and everything.
Yeah, it's a really good card. Recycle a spell whenever it's summoned, and banish anything that it kills. It's really good. Pre-errata, this card's insane.
Yeah, it's really good. Chaos Sorcerer, because more power and drawing, I guess.
Yeah, or not drawing, but banishing.
But banishing, yes.
Yeah.
I am not one to read effects that often.
You know what your cards do, you just can't say what they do.
It's a bad habit. Raikou. Just because destruction. Yeah. Sure destroys my cards, but it's a price to pay.
Yeah.
Never got to use this game. Jinzo, because screw you.
Yeah, because fuck your traps.
Yes, exactly. Spirit Reaper, because stalling.
Yep.
Just in case I don't draw anything, I gotta stall.
Yep.
Neko Gardener, because more power.
Negating attacks.
This card, because, again, power.
Yeah.
There's not much I can say about these. I just drafted these to play against this guy. I don't have a particular reason.
Yeah, it cube, a lot of times you're just well, this card's better than other cards, so I guess I'll pick this card.
Exactly. Battle Fader, because blocking attacks.
Yeah.
Blade Knight, because Light Monster and Power.
Yeah. Plus stopping the flip
Knight,
effects.
because also Strength and Power, even though I got to sacrifice, which kind of sucks, but I'm just going to roll with it anyway.
It pays for itself because you get to draw cards off it, too.
Magical Stone of Excavation, whatever. Because I didn't want anything else.
Yeah.
Because this guy made me happy.
I stuck you with that card.
Lightning Vortex, because Destruction.
Yep.
Enemy Controller, because Control, like in the bedroom.
Wow.
Regeki, because Destruction.
Yep. Blowing up boards is good.
Reasoning, because Reasons.
Funniest deck profile ever.
Card Destruction, because screw you. There's not much I can say about these. These are just one-off jokes I'm going to make. Pot of Duality, because I'm full of duality, I guess.
No.
No.
Consistency in getting more cards is good.
Scapegoat, because more stalling.
Yeah.
I love my stalling. It can really piss people off, and I love pissing people off over the littlest things.
Yeah, he's a very big control player.
Yeah. In bed.
Negation.
Forbidden Chalice, because I like forbidden things.
Negation.
Upstart Goblin, because drawing a card.
Yeah.
Giant Tornado, because screw you.
Blowing back rows is good.
Okay, moving on to the traps. These are the actual ones that interest me more than the magic cards do. That's just one off. Dust Tornado, because Dust Tornado.
Yeah.
Mirror Force, because Mirror Force is great.
Yeah.
It's great. If you don't know what it does, read it. Read it. If you don't know how to read English, then whatever. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Evacuation's important, especially when you're screwed. Scribe Scarecrow, more stalling.
Yeah.
Ring of Destruction, screws both of you over, but one screws up the other more than the other.
Yeah.
If that made any sense. Solemn Warning. I lose life points, but it works.
Yeah. Negate a summon's pretty good.
Negating a special summon is also great.
Oh,
for paying 800 life points.
Oh my god.
This is a really good card.
Yeah. This card's banned for a reason, YouTube.
Like, sometimes I just don't get it, because originally I thought you had to pay 800 each time.
Because you misread the card first.
I always misread cards.
You thought you had to pay like 800 every turn, regardless if you negated something.
Defense draw, because negate attack, and I get to draw a card.
Yeah. You have to pay 800 each time you negate a special summon, but you don't have to pay 800 if you don't negate anything.
Yeah. Sekiretsu Armor.
Yeah.
Because obvious reasons.
Destruction.
Dark Bribe, because I like bribing people into things.
Negate your own, then protect your own stuff. Third part has like a Regeki or something. Pretty good.
Fiendish Chain, more stalling,
Negation,
basically.
yeah.
Negation and stalling. This I also didn't get to use. Draining Shield, because I get more life points.
This card's savage in draft.
It is really, because if you get like a BLS and you can play this, it is.
If your opponent like swings into you with like a Monarch or something, it's like, oh, thanks for the free life.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Reckless Greed, because drawing power, same thing with Legacy of Yada Papabadetata de Perpedator.
Yada Grasu.
Okay, so that's all I really got. This is kind of a weird kind of deck profile to do. Firstly, I'm not used to doing this. I don't really play anymore, and the cards I do know, I only know because I played against this fool. But, yeah, the reason why I have these cards is just because they're there. Yeah. I don't really have a reason. Because let me explain how cubes work. You get a pile of cards in your hand, you gotta pick from one of these, you pass it to the other opponent. There's not really much you could do if you have a crap ton of cards that are good.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to and sometimes you'll get stuck with all mediocre cards, so you just pick one. So, but yep, so that's the deck profile, YouTube. Again, this is a really weird deck profile, not your standard deck profile.
He probably hopes you guys enjoyed the cards. I hope you guys laughed.
Yeah.
I prefer putting smile on people's faces.
But, as he drinks from his stuff.
But, I'm too sober for this.
So, thanks for the deck profile, man, and hopefully we'll see you in future videos. And that's all we got.
Peace.
That's all we got for you today, YouTube. Peace.